People will pay tons of money for dogs that sell for 1/10 of the price in Mexico, and you can legally bring as many dogs over the border as you want. You just have to make it back.
How my 13-year-old is gonna become a millionaire.
And all I had to do was take a course.
Sound the alarms. A brand new side hustle just dropped. It's called the Luxury Trash Inspector. All you need to do is find rich people in rich neighborhoods, go dumpster diving, and let them know what they're actually getting rid of. Sometimes these rich people just don't know the value of what they're throwing away. And instead of taking it for yourself, you could be paid by them on a monthly basis to basically be their trash consultant. And you don't need anything to get started, just your bare hands and someone else's trash can. Hustle culture has taken over society like a damn disease. You got everybody and their dog giving financial advice and try this side hustle, try that side hustle. There's so many people out there telling you how to become a millionaire in your 20s, this and that. These days, just about anybody can be a guru. So today, we're gonna be looking at some TikToks, getting some financial advice because I wanna become a millionaire before I turn 30, and I'm running out of time.
In the last 5 days, my side hustle has made me this much money, $9,150. The craziest part is that that's actually low for me. And there's lots of other people who are doing the exact same thing as me who would have a $9,000 week and start to panic because they're not used to making that little amount of money. 4 months ago, I was literally broke, working a 9-to-5 job, minimum wage, could not afford to live. And now here I am making thousands of dollars daily. And all I had to do was take a course. Oh my god, a course.
Oh man, you can't even script this. This is the most meta one I've ever seen. Because normally they're just shilling a course themselves, and obviously that's what this person is doing too. But I've never heard of a guru who learned all this from a course and then sells their own course. This is courseception.
Oh my god, a course. Shut up. It took me like 3-ish weeks to complete the course and apply everything, but I could have taken my time. It's not graded or timed or anything. And I started making money within 7 days of implementing everything. Since then, I've been able to add multiple streams of income. I've had 5 at one time. That was crazy. The amount of money I made was crazy. Sidetrack, I had a $26,000 week. Oh my god, insane. Anyway.
The thing that's so dumb is like these people have no proof to back up their claims in a lot of cases, and the proof they show can easily just be like inspect elemented on a web browser. You can easily fake financial statements with inspect element. But the crazy thing is this person has shown no proof. There is no evidence to support that this person ever had a $26,000 week, and yet they just expect you to believe it.
Now you obviously can learn everything online for free, but I didn't want that stress because I'm so bad at troubleshooting technology. I'm just challenged in every way when it comes to that stuff. So I took a course, and honestly, courses are just simply education. It's really not that deep. Making money online is so doable for literally anybody with a brain. Honestly, there's really just no excuse to be broke in 2024. The internet provides a whole slew of things that you can do. And if you want to do what I do to make money, everything is linked in my bio.
You hear that? You have no excuse to be broke in 2024. I'm not even going to sit here and decode this video. I'm just gonna show you their website. That's right. That is right. Your eyes are not deceiving you. 2 different $500 courses. And it's just education. It's harmless. Yeah, I mean, do I even need to say anymore? I think the thing that leaves the bad taste in my mouth the most is just the like subtle flexes here or there that like nobody asked. The other thing is they don't even say anything about what they do to make this money. They just make the claims that they make this money and then sell you a course, link in bio.
This is the only business we're starting right now. I wouldn't do Amazon drop shipping. I wouldn't do Amazon FBA, YouTube automation. All of those are lower profit margin businesses, and they're expensive. You want a high profit margin business. I'm talking at least 40 to 70% profit margins, and something that you can scale and something that you can leverage and do remote from anywhere in the world. You want to build a digital business where you market digital products because you don't have to handle digital products.
Hold on. What is he looking at? This guy's holding his phone out and it looks as though he's like written on his arm the script that he wants to speak out. Like if you look at where his eyes are, they are not at the camera. He's like looking at his wrist. Does he have sticky notes on his wrist or something?
You don't have to inventory digital products and you don't have to ship digital products. These are the best types of businesses to build.
Where is bro looking?
This is the type of business I use to make up to $1,000 a day. You can be a complete beginner, but you just need to learn the system, implement it, and be consistent. Do it every day. And you have potential to go from 0 to 1,000 very quickly. I've taught hundreds of students all over the world how to use this system and implement it. If you want to see the exact system me and my students are using right now, check out the link in my bio.
He is not even looking at the phone. This has to be one of the most low effort gurus I have ever seen. Is this like a trend of just like saying nothing and getting people to pay you? Like he literally said nothing. Was there any takeaway from that video other than him telling, oh, you want to be able to work anywhere in the world on any time on anything you want. You want a business that scales and that's passive and remote. You want to be able to make money during your sleep. Like, oh my God, just shut the hell up. Please. Why teach others when you can make millions by keeping the secret to yourself? The age-old question, what came first? The guru or the course? Like this is ridiculous, man.
Ways to get rich quick legally. Part 2, dog trading. People will pay tons of money for dogs that sell for 1/10 of the price in Mexico. And you can legally bring as many dogs over the border as you want. You just have to make it back.
What? Man, I swear people will do anything but get a job.
You have to pick the right location in Mexico, get there and back safely with the dogs, and sell them. First, location. There's nowhere better than Tijuana.
Can someone please explain to me why this man is so sweaty? Turn the air conditioning on in your car, brother. Surely, since you're a multi-millionaire guru on dog trading, you can afford to put the AC on in the car. One would think.
It's close to the border, so there's tons of Americans. It's mostly run by one cartel, so it's fairly safe, and they have a huge dog breeding community.
What? So you mean to tell me that this man's side hustle is participating in cartel activity? That's a new one. Certainly. Gang-related canines. I can't even believe my eyes.
These are some other places in Mexico known for their dogs. But before you go to any of those or TJ, do your research on narco footage. Ask around, find out who's shooting who so they're not shooting you.
This has to be a spoof. This video has to be a complete sham. This is surely one of the most elaborate bits of all time. It has to be. Research a subreddit so you can figure out what gangs to do deals with so you don't get shot? What?
Next, surviving Mexico. Drive the cheapest car you can find and hide your puppy bankroll somewhere no one can find it. Put it in your ass if you have to, but keep $20 to $40 in your pocket in case you get shaken down for a bribe. Do not do drugs. Do not piss in corners. Generally, don't be stupid. Learn a little bit of Spanish on Duolingo so you know what's going on around you. Now you're prepared, let's head to the border. The border line is long as so use global entry. If you don't have it, you get 3 free passes before they find you. From there, head directly to a tourist area. Do not get lost. If you go exploring, you will find a casket. Zona Norte is known to be safe and filled with Americans. You can go there. Now, where do you buy the dogs? The same place we're going to sell them. Facebook. Find a seller with a good price and a good reputation, and you'll be able to cop your pups without getting robbed. Make sure the dogs are healthy and they have their paperwork. Throw them in the car, make sure they're not thirsty, hungry, or hot, and head back across the border. The border guards will ask you for the dog's paperwork, show them, and they'll let you right through. Once they're in the States, the job's almost done. Selling them is the easy part. Put them on Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, offer up. You're not going to sell for as much as the AKA purebred Frenchies, but they look the same, they are the same, and no one's going around legit checking puppies, so people will still pay a lot for them. A subscriber already did this with 3 pups and made 9 bands total. He was cool with the 9 bands, but I want to see y'all go harder. I want to see somebody take that 9 bands and go back and buy 30 puppies and sell them for 90 bands. And then take the 90 bands from that and buy 300. That's why I make this content. It's not for your entertainment. I want to make millionaires.
I don't think he's joking. I'm in shock right now, I think. I can't believe this. That has to be one of the best side hustles I've ever seen. If you guys aren't doing this in 2024, you deserve to be broke.
We're back with another lazy side hustle that helps you print money. Companies like Rev.com will pay you anywhere from 30 cents to $1.10 per minute to transcribe audio into written form. You might be thinking, that's not worth my time. Don't worry, you don't have to do it manually. This is where websites like dictation.io come into play. All you have to do is run the audio through a microphone and it'll type out the captions for you. If you get paid $1.10 a minute to transcribe audio, and you do that for 8 hours a day, you're making over $500 a day.
Wow. Sounds promising. You can make $500 a day by doing transcription for 8 hours straight. My good sir, that is not a side hustle. That is a full-time job. And I imagine people would rather work at McDonald's than do that for 8 hours straight. That sounds like solitary confinement to me. What are we doing here, man? If the audio is clear enough to run through software, why are they paying? I'll bet that they're almost impossible to decipher. I'm not a gambling man, but even I would make that bet. There's so many AI transcription tools that are out there right now. Like even Adobe has stuff inside the editing softwares that I use. The only way you would get paid to do this manually is if the audio is just destroyed, completely unlegible. And I bet you only get paid if you do it correctly or do a good job. So this just sounds like so much work for like no pay. This is terrible.
Want to know a side hustle? You can start right now for $0 with nothing but a phone and an internet connection. Digital marketing. Here's how to get started. If you're in your teens, you've got a great advantage. Most companies are run by boomers like me. Lots of them don't understand the internet. Use Google to find businesses with poor online profiles. Offer your services for free for a couple of weeks, boost their sales, and then start charging.
Man, this is sad to see because I actually like this guy. I think a lot of what he teaches is actually pretty good. But I'll be honest, I can't stand behind this one. It's so easy. Businesses are run by boomers. They don't understand Google ads. They don't understand TikTok ads. That's where you come in. Who's gonna trust a teenager to run $1,000 a month Google campaign for them with no experience? It's like, yes, you're offering your services for free, but you still have to pay to run the ads, and there's still a cost for the company. So convincing a company to do this just does not seem feasible. You don't need to become a millionaire when you're 15 years old, because as soon as you leave high school, life starts to get real. You're on your way to becoming a real adult. So just be a kid. Sure, you can be financially responsible and save some money. Be responsible, be safe, go have fun, but don't worry about being a millionaire by the time you turn 18. What if their sales go up, then fires me when I demand a charge? Is that legal? Every one of these gurus will say you need no experience, this, that, the other. There's so many nuances that happen in business and in dealings, especially in B2B, like when it comes to marketing and stuff. There's so much that you need to know and have to learn either by doing it or be told. In my opinion, it's too much for like a 15-year-old to know how to make a good agreement, solid negotiations with the business, protecting yourself while working in their best interest. It's not easy, and this gray area needs to be navigated with precision. Otherwise, you're gonna get screwed over, you're gonna get bad deals, you're not gonna know your worth. There's just enjoy your childhood.
How my 13-year-old is going to become a millionaire.
Oh boy.
Number one.
I'm gonna be an entrepreneur and own my own business.
Number two.
I'm gonna build multifamily properties like my parents.
Number three.
I'm gonna own a lot of rental properties and create a lot of passive income.
Hudson, how much money do you have saved up now?
I have $12,000 saved up.
The mindset and strategy this guy know right now, he's going to become a millionaire faster than I did myself.
All right, listen, 12,000 saved up at 13 years old, that's impressive. You're legally not even old enough to have a proper job yet, so kudos. But as you can clearly see in the video, this kid was born with a silver spoon, and we don't know how much financial help he's had from his dad or his parents. This could be a small loan of $1 million type of situation going on. I love the aspirations, but it almost feels like it's being forced upon the kid. It seems as though the kid has no idea what any of that means, and he's just saying that to appease his dad. When I was 13, I was doing the paper route on my street, just delivering the newspapers every week, and that was how I made money, so I could afford a video game here or there and enjoy my childhood. Don't get me wrong, I seek financial advice from my dad all the time, who is an entrepreneur himself, and he's taught me most of what I know about finance and how to run a business. So I have firsthand experience, and I know that having someone in your life close to you, especially in your family, that can teach you these things about money is very valuable. So this kid probably will go far in life. I feel bad for him. Let him play video games, bro. Too real. This is just classic guru stuff. They say things, they speak things into existence, but they don't show you or tell you anything about how. You have to buy the how. Link in bio. Bro, only 12K? Alright, buddy. 12K at 13 is very impressive. In fact, it's more than most 20-year-olds that I know. Alright. I surrender. I've had enough. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video. And if you want to watch a video about how car theft is out of control, click the video right here.